Hi, Haruri here, and welcome to my channel. Today, the table has been boosted up on something very wobbly, and that means I'm going to be doing something that you actually need to see what I'm doing, other than the crafts. Anyway, since the table's boosted up, let's see why I've got it lifted. Today, I'm going to be looking at Barbie Color Reveal Doll. Barbie Color Reveal, I assume pet, but it doesn't even really say what it is. Maybe it's an accessory. We have Hello Kitty and Friends Double Dippers, and I've got 2 of those. Which means we're going to be playing with a lot of water today. So I've got my little water crit ready to go. Let me throw on my glasses and let's see what we're going to get into. I believe the first thing that I'm going to do is go into, let's do the Barbie. Let's set everybody aside. So, Barbie Color Reveal Doll with Water, 6 surprises, metallic. There's a lot of pictures and absolutely no actual explanation of what you're doing. So let's just jump right into this thing and tear it out. The knife is on standby, but I think I can just get into this one. And, well, looks like a big old sippy cup is what it looks like. With a hang tag, for some reason. But usable, pretty cool. Let's see what's in here. Actually, the container isn't bad. That could be reused for something, for sure. Little separator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blind bags, and the instructions in the very bottom of everything. So what it tells us to do, well, first of all, it shows us what all is available, which it looks like maybe 2 possible dolls and a pet with a box that looks like a jewel. On the back, okay, I see, we have a doll in a bag. We're going to fill up the container to this fill line right here. There's a little water drop and a line, which means my cruet isn't enough. I'm going to have to go get the water. You take the doll, dip it in, swish it around, and then you'll see what you've got. The rest of it should be her accessories. So before I go and get the water, let's open up the accessories. Starting with this right here. Nice tearaway strips, something that a lot of these other companies have not gotten sorted out yet. And we start out with a rainbow ponytail plug. You can see there's a little nubbin right there. I assume to stick it in her head. So, a little hair. Get rid of that. Next. Thank you, Mattel, for those tear tabs. Next we have a little pair of shoes in blue, and they look like a pair of Mary Jane's. And there's a little flower on the side. Barbie shoes. Here. Are a pair of green star-shaped sunglasses. What do we have in here? And here we've got a pink sparkly skirt. And so on to the doll. Pretty obvious which one the doll is. Where's your tear tab on here? I can't find the tear tab on the doll. Well now. This time it looks like I am going to be using the knife. No, just leave that open. I'm going to need it. Feet first. Oh wow, that's kind of weird. So the doll comes out covered head to toe in blue metallic stuff. So that's why she needs to be swished. You gotta wash it all off to reveal the doll. So give me just a few moments. I'm gonna go get the water and we'll see who's inside this. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've got my water and I grabbed some paper towels too because I'm pretty sure I'll need them. Let's see what's going on with this doll. And according to the instructions, you just dip them in and give them a swish. How much of a swish, it doesn't really say, so it looks like this stuff is dissolving slowly. Keep swishing. Keep swishing. Just keep swishing. Just keep swishing. And the magic dust begins to swirl. Does look kind of cool though. I mean, there's like sparkly blue swirl. Yeah. She's cleaning up now. It's kind of hard to see what's going on in there, but boy, doesn't that add to the magic. She's getting there. I see some really bright colors coming out of this. Almost there. We're going to flip her over and stick her head in. Look at these colors. Oh, she's sticking to me. Look at these colors. In you go, honey. A little more. Who's in this crazy gymnastics get-up? Somebody is. Nearly there. Doesn't this kind of remind you of Dr. Stone and everybody walking around with bits of stone still on their face? Almost. Just a little bit more. I think I got a glob on there, so I think for her sake and mine, I believe I'm just going to wash her face off from here. Alright, give me just a moment. Alright, let's get out the paper towels, finish this wash up here. She has a really heavy glob of it right on her face. I did not want to dissolve. And there's not going to be a way to speed this thing up. Just from experiencing this, I can tell you straight up, if you don't swish it, you ain't getting her out. So be resigned to that. And it looks like what we have here is maybe one of the little sisters. I have no idea which one, because once upon a time, Barbie had one little sister. Now she seems to have so many little sisters, you wonder what on earth. Like, where are these children coming from? She still doesn't even have parents. I think she's adopting them at the local orphanages and corrupting them to become Barbie girls. She's not successful with the brown-haired one. She just keeps trying, and that one's the rebel. Alright, so here we have a little girl in a rather interesting leotard outfit with shiny metallic legs and blue hair. So let's put her together. There's her hair plug. There's a little hole right there to put her hair plug in. With a side ponytail, I could have sworn that business went out with Punky Brewster, but yeah, no. Things come back. A little skirt. Or tutu, if you will. I don't know. Maybe. There's her little skirt. A pair of shoes. Tell you what else. This outfit totally would have been worn in the 80s. Absolutely. The poofy fluorescent colored skirt with the fluorescent colored everything else. So very 80s. She stands very well though. Check that out. And her sunglasses. I wonder, will they go on her face well and stay there? Yeah. Yeah, they will. Check this chick out. She's got some style. What kind of style? I don't know, but it's some style. I will give it this. Mattel has had many, many, many years to make sure that their Barbie stuff works. So really, if you ever get something that doesn't work, they have no excuses. So there she is. So that one, our first reveal, is the Color Reveal doll. And she is the rainbow version. The other options they have are like a pinky purple thing going on, yellow and pink, blue and black, which wouldn't be bad. Blue and silver maybe is that one. And then this is the rainbow. So yeah, not bad. Pretty nice. If you're collecting Barbies, yeah, she might be okay for a collectible. And maybe not one of your top dollar items, but she's okay. You certainly get a jar of some really interesting liquid. I don't know what I'm going to do with. Probably just going to end up getting dumped. For now, I'm going to put the lid on that. Leave it sitting out of the way. And we can move on to the next item, which would be the other Barbie Color Reveal item, which I believe is a pet pack. This one, that was the metallic theme. This one is the mermaid theme. You know, I'm a little out of frame. Forgive me, but the setup isn't right. Anyway, let's see what's in here. So, Barbie Color Reveal. Number 2. I picked these zigs up at Kroger's, which means I paid more than what they normally are, but I haven't seen them anywhere else. I imagine you get them anywhere else, the prices will be okay. So what I start out with is actually a very nicely detailed shell. Has the Barbie logo on the front. Really nice detailing. Hinges. Even little feet for it to stand on. There's a rubber band across the top to make sure it stays shut. And it looks like these can be hooked together. So there's a ring here, and then there's a tab there. So let's see what our paperwork says. What do we got here? Which doll will you reveal? Mermaid series. Oh. So yeah, I wouldn't mind finding the rest of these. Just like the other ones, they've got the different color versions. But these are all mermaid dolls. So I'll have to look for those. The instructions here say you will have your shell, a pet, and 4 blind bags. And again, just like the doll, the pet's going to be covered all in one color, and it's going to get swished to reveal what's underneath. So, here we are. And it appears to be a dog mermaid. 1, 2, 3. Those are 2 pounds. 4. 4 little accessories. The inside's very nice. There are little details, and I don't know how well you can see them on my camera. There's little details of seaweed and coral and shells. There's a pet feeding dishes in the bottom, a sandy bottom. This is actually a very nice little container. Nice little display for your dog. And they didn't try to hide the dog like they did the doll. And the way it's built, this little doggy is going to have a stand to sit on, or it's going to have to sit off the edge of something. So this little bag has a pearl necklace. Pretty cool. This one is random piece of paper. Oh. A little pet blanket with narwhals and unicorn turtles and unicorn seahorses, and don't you know everything's a unicorn these days. This one is a really cute little crown with a lot of the same detailing that's on the inside of the shell. That's very pretty. And over here is the stand for your pet. Again, with a lot of the same detailing. There's the little peg for the pet to sit on. Some sea stars here. And it kind of has scales along it like a fish. Some really nice little details. Really hard to see on my camera. So we're going to set that there for the moment. It says you should swish in that. But since we already have one mess, let's add to it. Because it's what we do. Move all this aside. And dip the pup. Hope this one cleans up faster than the other. Watching that bright blue turn into a deep purple. Who's in there? I feel like I'm going to drop this thing at any moment. But it's glued to my fingers pretty good, so maybe I'm okay. It's getting there. Tell you what, this wears your arm out real quick. Okay. So, while it's not completely super clean from all this stuff, this one has a lot of nooks and crannies, so it's a little harder to get it all off. I have freed the dog and caused the little girl to faint. Okay. Close this up. Here's our giant lovely jar of swirl for those who like this sort of thing. Beautiful. Get that sealed down real good and out of our way. And from this bit of swirly stuff, we get a mermaid puppy with a sparkly tail. And Mermaid Puppy, it seems, sits right here. Yes, Mermaid Puppy still has stuff on it. That's a really nice little seat. Is the necklace meant to go on the dog, or is it for the doll? I think it's actually meant for the doll. You know what? We'll put it on the dog today. And the crown too. Crown Prince of the Sea Puppers. Okay. So what you're really getting are doll accessories, which will work probably on the dolls that have hair. Not so much on one of these little ones. And yes, the jewelry's too big, so the accessories are made for your full-size Barbie doll. And a pet blanket for your pet. So that's it for the Barbie Color reveal items. We can move on to Hello Kitty now. So let's... Oh, I just knocked over Lilo. Don't want a burger. Go ahead and clear this space off and proceed to the next. Alright, so now we have Hello Kitty Double Dippers. I've got two of them to see what characters we may get inside. Starting right off, I can tell you, you're going to need a pair of scissors or a knife to take off this plastic beaded ring. And this, throw it on the floor. This contains all the warnings, the whatnots, what have yous. No instructions whatsoever. All it tells you is you get one figure and 2 accessories per bottle. Let's go ahead and do the tear open. It says there's 10 to collect. Not real big on letting you know what you're doing, so figure it out, you know. Okay, and off the top, well, the paper top came right off. We know it's Series 1. And inside of this nice little bottle, we have an M and a bow. Is it Mimi? Maybe. 1 package, 2 packages, paper, 3 packages. Okay, so let us start off with this package, I believe. No tear tab. Have your handy dandy pokey things ready when you're doing this particular one. And in here I have a little chef's hat. Kind of heavy too. Okay. And this one, which does have a tear tab, thank you very much. It appears to be a frosted Hello Kitty donut. So we've got some sort of little baker, apparently. And this one, no tear tab. A little inconsistent there. We have, appears to be Kitty in a donut. Solid color. Obviously those colors come off, and I'll bet you this is going to be the same situation as the Barbie items. So you take your bottle, dip your kitty in the water, and see what happens. Let's see if I have enough water here. For all of those who've been doing ASMR, that's actual ASMR, not your nasty mouth sounds. Thanks. Alright, so, dip kitty. I believe I'm going to plunk her right down in there. She floats. Of course she floats. This one, of course, did not have a fill line. I wish it did, because I feel I may have it over full. But it also appears that the coating comes off a lot easier than the Barbie one. Here, let's off pour a little bit of this. Doesn't need to be that deep. Okay. Now you get in there. The nice side of this one versus the dog is if I had to let go of that dog, it would have gone to the bottom. It didn't float. The kitty, it floats. And wasn't that an interesting kitty? She's semi-see-through. Kind of shiny, kind of pink. So has some of the stuff inside of her head here. But she is a kitty in a donut. Really interesting coloring. And see-through. So her little hat, I guess, goes right on here. Where does her little donut go? I guess her little donut doesn't. It's just a donut. So here we are as Donut Chef Kitty with her donut. Pretty cute. Let's set her right over here. Don't worry, she won't be hidden for long. Just long enough for me to get to the next one. Yeah, it seems like about every other one is see-through. So let's see what's next. I guess the M means it's a milk jug. Perhaps. Could be. It certainly has a pog on the top, so yeah, maybe. Alright, here's 2, 3 little packages. I'm going to just set this one aside because we already have one we're making a mess in. And maybe freshen up the water a tiny bit. It's not going to be much, but anything should help. Let's get on to some new magic. This one's tiny accessory. Now that we know what's in what bag. It's going to be another tiny donut. Ah, don't tell me I got the same one twice. I may have. We'll see. So, much to my disappointment, the exact same kitty in both containers. And I don't know if this is going to be a normal thing or it was just my luck of the draw. So, we don't really need to go any further on this one. Whoops. In she goes. So guys, that one was the Hello Kitty and Friends Double Dippers. I don't know how bad your chances are for getting duplicates, but there are only 10 figures, so maybe. The figure itself isn't so bad. It's pretty cute. Heavy-duty plastic on the accessories. For the designs that we didn't get, let's have a look. All of them appear to be kitty, except for one. And then that one's wearing a kitty hat. But Kitty is wearing accessories of some of the other characters, including Croupy and My Melody. The particular one that I got twice over was this one here down in the middle. So, a little disappointing. Just a little. But the toy itself is not a bad figure. It is a messy concept. But that seems to be the things with toys these days. They like messy. So guys, this was the Barbie Metallic Color Reveal, the Barbie Mermaid Color Reveal Pet, Hello Kitty Double Dippers, and yes, they're all pretty good little toys. Sure, I would recommend them just for stocking stuffer levels. I mean, if you're a hardcore Barbie collector and have to have everything Barbie, you'll have these on your list. You'll want them. But very much more toward the kids, more than the collectors. And they're a cute toy. You make your mess, you play with your toy, and any one of them would be tub safe too, except for the accessories going down the drain. So there you have it, guys. That's been it. I don't have much to say here. So everybody, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell so that you know when my videos are coming out, which should be every Friday. If not, I'll try and let you know ahead of time, but I'm pretty sure I can still keep on schedule. And also, please feel free to visit my Patreon. I do have multiple tiers there, and some nice little perks that can be had. And I'm also taking suggestions on more. If you would like to give me a question or a comment, please do. Please comment below. Or you can visit me at Steamed Fox Latte on Facebook, on... where all am I? Facebook, Tumblr, DeviantArt Kitsune Haruri. There you can see all my good, the bad, and the ugly. And guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.